So in this video, I'm gonna be going over the #1 thing to avoid injuries that skaters just aren't talking about. Okay, so at the same time, I'm gonna be doing a little board setup because I need to set up a new board and, well, I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Donny Barley is officially sponsoring me. He sent me these. That's actually not true, but Donny, mate, if you're watching this, you can send these over because these boards are delicious. Anyway, so obviously as all skaters, I've had many slams and many injuries, and there's this one thing that keeps popping its head up pretty much every single time that I have an injury, or at least for the vast majority of them. As many of you guys know, like at the start of this year, I had a pretty gnarly ankle sprain. And a few weeks ago, I also had a pretty bad head slam as well. I fell backwards off a ledge, smacked my head, bent my neck up all weird. I ended up with pins and needles in the whole upper body for like 20 seconds. I was super dizzy. Ambulance came, went to hospital. Luckily, it was just a neck sprain. So no serious damage. A few weeks later, already back skating again. And the other day I was having a coaching call with one of the skaters that I work with. He told me the exact same thing. He was like, I slammed on my ribs and I was doing this thing that so many of us do when we get injured. So I was like, all right, I need to make this video. This is a really important topic. Skaters aren't thinking about it, they're not doing it. Okay, so what is this #1 thing that's increasing our chance of getting injured? Well, it is literally just skating when we shouldn't be skating. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, many times when we're out on the session, maybe we're not fully there physically or fully there mentally. Maybe you're trying a trick and you're like, oh dude, I kind of just like don't have the energy today. I don't really have the pop. I kind of don't even really want to be trying this. Or maybe it's a mental thing where, you know, you're rolling up to a trick that you might normally be able to do, but on that day, you're feeling a little bit scared. You're feeling like, oh shit, I don't really know if this is going to work out. There's going to be something inside of you when you're experiencing these different physical or mental symptoms that's telling you like, maybe today I shouldn't push it with this, you know? And maybe that means just one trick, or maybe it means the whole session in general. And it's these moments when we really like push through past those signs where our body and our minds are telling us to stop, that injuries occur. Why? Well, I mean, skating is pretty damn intense, right? Like a lot of the shit that we do already has that element of danger and risk to it. Even if you've got tricks on lock, you know, there's a lot of moving parts. And when there's something inside of you telling you to stop, that's taking your focus away as well from the skating that you're trying to do. So you're not actually able to even focus fully on the thing that you're trying. Okay, one sec, I'm just gonna do the old scrape on this one. So the last big injuries that I've had have been on nose manny nollie flip, flip back tail, and a switch back tail. Tricks that I have pretty comfortable, but in all fairness, in comparison to like walking down the street, they're pretty technically complex, right? Like a lot of shit can still go wrong on those tricks. And when we take away that focus, the chance of those things going wrong and the chance of some freak situation going on and some freak fall or like foot landing in the slight wrong place, which is exactly what happened to my nose manny nollie flip to sprain the ankle. The chance of these things happening just goes way up. So the #1 thing to avoid injuries is to start training that ability to listen to your body, training your ability to actually listen when it's telling you to stop skating for that day. I've been skating now for 23 years and I'm still developing this skill. Every time I have a bad injury, more and more I'm like, okay, shit, I need to pay attention because it's just this same thing that's happening each time. Something's telling me to stop and I just keep pushing, I keep going. But it was really this last head hit that I was like, okay, damn, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth pushing on those days. The problem with skating is I think we can get so obsessed with trying to get the trick in the moment that we then forget that bigger picture, right? We forget the long game. We're so focused on like, no, I need to get this trick now. I need to make it happen like right now. You push yourself when in reality you should just be stopping. I guess it's all about weighing up that risk versus reward of forcing it in those moments. Like obviously for all of us, the thing that matters most to us is being able to skate as long as we can and enjoy ourselves skating, getting tricks, progressing, whatever it might be. And although a lot of the times it can feel like you're not getting all of that from that one specific moment. You're getting all of that shit that you actually value from the weeks and months that you're skating. So thinking about it a bit more like that, like playing the long game, you know, accepting that sometimes you're just not up for shit. Sometimes you just, you know, can't pull off the trick that you can normally do, and that's totally fine. Next session you go, you'll probably be back with more energy, you'll be back with more focus, and you'll be able to work on that trick a little bit. I even find on these days that I even unlock stuff that I can't normally do. I play around with different tricks and explore things that I wouldn't normally explore, and many times, you know, different tricks have come out of that. So those are really the main points that I wanted to get across today. The times when our injury risk is the highest is when our bodies and our minds are telling us that we should probably stop for that day. And developing that skill to really be aware of those signs in your body. And when your body and mind are telling you that, okay, I should chill for the day, is a skill that's so valuable. It's one that's gonna take a while to develop. Like I said, I've been going 23 years and I'm still working on it. But little by little, it's getting better. And trying to keep in mind that the long game is so much more important than this one specific moment when you feel like you just have to land the trick now. You know, what you actually want, enjoying skating, landing tricks, progressing, isn't coming from this one moment. It's coming from all of the effort you put in over time. So trying to remember that, I think, can be a really valuable skill to help you then actually listen when your body and mind is telling you to chill. I'm gonna find out now after I've done this that I've put the trucks on back to front or something like that. So as I've finished pretty much everything that I wanted to say on that topic, but I'm still going with the board setup, I'm gonna take advantage of this moment to quickly promote the NBD Plus. So this is a new program that I started at the start of this year, and so many skaters got such positive results from it. I'm so hyped on the feedback and the positive impact that it's actually had on people skating. So it's a program of 12 weeks of workouts, 12 weeks of nutrition habits and skate tasks designed to enhance how you skate, to enhance how you think about skating. And the thing that's really special about the NBD Plus is the focus that it has on actually helping you commit to this stuff, helping you commit to training, commit to forming these nutrition habits that are going to benefit your skating and benefit your health. I know this kind of stuff is really difficult to stick to. I know people think they don't have time, they think they don't have motivation or discipline, and I've designed this from start to finish to tackle these problems with tools all along the way to increase the chance of you actually staying consistent with this stuff. There's a big community vibe, which is one of the tools that we're using for consistency, so you can connect with other skaters on the same path as you. So I'm also going to be in there as well, giving you feedback, support, accountability, and just helping you get as much out of this program as you possibly can. And I really am looking forward to taking the next group of skaters through the whole thing. If you want to learn more about the program, I'll be putting a link down in the description below, so go check that out. The signups will be open until May 29th, 2024. So hopefully you've watched this video in time and you can actually sign up. If not, there are other programs available on the website, and I'll hopefully be running this again multiple times in the future. So that's it for this video. Hope you got a lot of value from it. Drop a little comment down in the description below. Share your experience with this kind of thing. What do you think is the #1 injury risk factor for you? And if you want to check out the NBD Plus, link down in the description below as well. All right, that's it. Peace.